Hey Facebook family and friends, it's Debbie.
And Norm.
And today is Wisdom Wednesday, and it's Wednesday and we're here. We're not really sure what we're going to talk about here today. I have a couple little thoughts that I wanted to share with you, but we're outside because I love the smell of the lilacs, and some of the lilacs are going to be out and not around here shortly, but it's just so beautiful to walk outside and to get a fresh whiff of lilacs as you're wandering through the yard. And you know, today, 4 years ago, we were actually sitting at Kelowna General Hospital, and a Facebook memory popped up for me today, and it was a picture of my dad sitting in a chair at the hospital, and he had a great big bandage on the top of his head, and I couldn't resist, and I had great big red lipstick on, and I went and put a great big red kiss on top of his head. But you know, 4 years ago today, the reason why we were actually at the hospital, besides the fact that we later found out that my dad had fallen off a ladder and broken a couple ribs, is that my brother Evan was actually in having a brain tumor removed. So, you know, we're very fortunate that 4 years later, my brother is cancer-free, and we're so happy to still have him here with us. And you know, it's all these dreams and these goals that we want to accomplish in our lives that you know, tomorrow might never come. And so we need to grab those dreams, grab those goals, and you know, don't be afraid to ask for what you want, or to put yourself out on a limb and put yourself up for rejection maybe, or for somebody to say no, because down the line that somebody might say yes. And you know, I know my dad, he's been in the logging for many, many years, and I know he always tells me this story about when he was young. And I think you left a job, correct?
I left my job.
You left your job?
When?
And then, like, you only lasted like 2 weeks at that job with Billy.
Oh no, I worked for him. Started in '61 and went to college that winter. And when I came back, I was supposed to be a faller, and he had already hired somebody, which he told me he'd hire me. Then he put me driving cat and hooking chokers, and that didn't turn out. So I stayed a week or so. Quit my job. First day on the new job, I broke my arm. Broke it right off. Had lots of time to spend it with my girlfriend that summer. Anyway, that's not where I'm going with this.
Who's your girlfriend?
Your mother.
Oh, good answer.
But if you want me to tell you a story, do you want to?
I want to tell you. Yes, we're winging it.
About logging or about hunting? I'm going to tell you about hunting.
Okay, but I want you to tell the logging one too.
Not today.
Okay.
I got to prepare for that one. Anyway, Evan had just had his brakes done at Orchard Ford, and he had a new Ford, or a year-old Ford, and he wanted me to drive, and we're pulling a trailer, like we probably weigh truck and trailer 18 or 19,000 pounds, and I was going down Monte Creek Hill, and I said, Evan, and we left home at 3, so this is 4:30 in the morning, Sunday morning. I said, Evan, I don't have any brakes. And there was at the bottom of the hill, there was a stop sign, and you had to turn right or turn left, and it was at 90 degrees, and I knew I couldn't make it. So I decided I would go down the up lane, hopefully nobody comes along, which there wasn't, and I didn't have to stop at the bottom of the hill. And the guy that was ahead of me going down the hill, all of a sudden was behind me. He probably, why did that guy go down that way? I had no choice. I had no brakes. So when I realized I didn't have any brakes, I know on small hills I have enough, but we got to Prince George, went into Canadian Tire, and we realized that the trailer ball was the wrong size and it didn't give me a good enough ground. So we fixed that, and we carried on, and somebody didn't tighten the wheel nuts properly, and we wrecked a couple studs, and we stopped at 101. There's Esso station there.
So that's 101 on the
Alaska Highway.
On the Alaska Highway.
And we stopped there, and we always took a couple boxes of tomatoes for this guy, and Bill Thompson, and we asked him if he had any studs, and he said, "Oh, I probably do," but he said, "You're going to have to wait till I have a tomato bacon sandwich." So we had to wait. Eh? He was so happy we brought tomatoes, and we're happy he had studs. And we had another hour and a half to go on the highway, and then 10 miles off the highway, and we unloaded our ATVs and back into the mountains. 10 hours. I'll tell you the rest of the story another time, but we always have a good time with a memory, and even if we embellished it, nobody'd ever know because they haven't been there.
Oh, we don't embellish. We tell nothing but the truth, Dad.
I know.
But hunting is a lot of fun. We definitely enjoy doing it as a family, and you know, Dad has sent away our limited entries already for this year, and so we're not actually sure where we're going to be going.
But we're going.
But we're going. Whether we're going to be going up to Kamess Mine again in northern BC, or if we're going to be heading to
Alaska Highway
up Redfern. And that's an amazing trip as well. And you know, whether you get anything or not, it's the time spent with family. And you know, family is very important to us. And you know, and so are our dreams, and so are our goals. So don't be afraid of putting yourself out there, because if nobody's laughing at your dreams, they're probably not big enough. So,
or they don't understand.
Or they don't understand. And everybody has different dreams. Everybody has different goals. So what's a big goal for me or a big dream is maybe not big for somebody else. And, you know, so that's one reason why I guess we should never laugh at anybody's dreams, because you know what? When you do, it's actually going to make that person try a lot harder to make that happen.
Or they won't tell you about it.
Or they won't tell you about it. No, I think people are wanting to tell what their hopes and their dreams are. And I'm going to share one little one of mine with you. And, you know, it goes back to, you know, dreaming big. And at some point, I would love to be able to give back in this world. You know, I got sick when I was over in Thailand 3 years ago. And, you know, I would really love to at some point to open up an orphanage or a school over in Thailand, and just be able to give a little bit back. So, you know, that might be a big dream, but it's definitely not one to laugh about. And because giving back to others, you know, you generally get it back in tenfold. Isn't that true?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We got lots to be thankful for.
We do. And, you know, right now we're absolutely grateful for our health and our family and our friends. And we're grateful that you guys are all watching us. And, you know, we wish the best for you as well. And we pray that this COVID is over soon so that everybody can get back to normal. And no, not a new normal, because I hate that term. And that's my goal, to never use that word. So I'm going to dream big, and I'm going to pray that this COVID is over before the end of the year, because people are suffering, you know, whether they've lost their jobs or the mental health, whatever it is. And if you're struggling, reach out to somebody, reach out to me, reach out to whoever you can, and ask for the help that you need. So have a fabulous Wednesday, everybody, and we'll see you again next week, because we got to get the rest of these stories out of Dad.
Absolutely.
So have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.
Bye.